Solomon's Temple, often referred to as the First Temple, was a significant religious and cultural landmark in ancient Israel. Constructed during the reign of King Solomon, it served as the central place of worship for the Israelites and housed the Ark of the Covenant. The temple's significance extends beyond its architectural grandeur. It symbolizes the unification of the Israelite tribes and represents a pivotal moment in their history when their religious and political identity was consolidated. Understanding the historical and cultural significance of Solomon's Temple is crucial to unveiling its mysteries. Its construction, marked a turning point, unifying Israel's transition from a tribal society into a more sophisticated kingdom with a centralized form of worship. This temple was not only a religious center, but also a demonstration of Solomon's wealth and wisdom, as detailed in biblical texts. It illustrates how architecture and faith are intertwined, serving as a testament to Solomon's reign and the divine favor believed to guide the Israelites. There are several real-world instances where the influence of Solomon's temple can be observed. Modern-day synagogues, for example, incorporate elements reminiscent of the temple's design, reflecting its enduring impact on Jewish architectural styles. Additionally, the Temple Mount, the temple's original location, remains a focal point in contemporary religious and geopolitical discourse, highlighting its lasting significance. Supporters of the temple's historical significance argue that it provides crucial insights into ancient Israel's religious practices and societal structures. They view it as an essential link in understanding the spiritual lineage and traditions that have shaped modern Abrahamic religions. However, the temple is also subject to controversy and debate. Its precise dimensions, materials used, and even its exact location are topics of scholarly debate, fueled by limited archaeological evidence. Moreover, in contemporary context, the Temple Mount is a site of tension among different religious groups, demonstrating the temple's complex legacy. The importance of Solomon's Temple extends to its influence on other aspects of the main topic, such as the development of religious architecture, the evolution of Jewish worship practices, and its role in fostering a collective identity. By exploring these connections, one can appreciate how the temple not only served its immediate purpose but also laid the groundwork for future theological and cultural developments. Understanding its history and significance not only illuminates ancient practices, but also enriches our comprehension of current religious and cultural dynamics. The heading Architectural Marvel Design and Construction Techniques refers to the extraordinary and sophisticated methods used in creating Solomon's Temple, emphasizing its construction as a pinnacle of ancient architectural achievement. This concept not only underscores the temple's significance as a historical and religious edifice, but also highlights its role as a testament to the advanced engineering skills of its builders. Historically, Solomon's Temple is celebrated for its grandeur and complexity. It reflects the ingenuity of ancient design and construction techniques, characterized by detailed craftsmanship and the use of exquisite materials like cedar wood, gold, and stone. The temple's design is significant as it provides valuable insights into the cultural and religious priorities of the time, serving as a central place of worship and a symbol of divine presence on earth. An example of its architectural marvel is the use of large, expertly quarried stones that were precisely cut and transported to the temple site in a feat that rivals modern construction methods. Another example is the temple's intricate layout, which was meticulously planned to align with religious rituals and solar patterns, indicating an advanced understanding of both spirituality and astronomy. Supporters of the temple's architectural brilliance often cite its harmonious proportions and the complex yet functional design as indicators of the sophisticated architectural knowledge that existed during the period. However, there are challenges and controversies surrounding the temple's construction techniques. Some scholars argue that descriptions of the temple are exaggerated, owing to the lack of concrete archaeological evidence, while others suggest that its grandeur might have been influenced by other contemporary cultures, such as Egyptian or Mesopotamian, raising questions about the origins of its architectural ideas. This aspect of Solomon's temple deeply influences other areas of the main topic by setting a foundation for discussions about the cultural exchanges between ancient civilizations, the evolution of religious architecture, and the symbolic meanings imbued in such structures. It also invites exploration into how these ancient techniques influenced subsequent architectural practices and religious structures in later Jewish, Christian, and Islamic traditions. As an architectural marvel, Solomon's Temple continues to capture the imagination, encouraging further studies that bridge the gaps between history, archaeology, and theology. Through this lens, the temple is not just a relic of the past, but a dynamic subject of multidisciplinary interest. Symbolism and religious importance in ancient Israel are pivotal in understanding Solomon's Temple, a structure revered for its spiritual and cultural significance. Symbolism refers to the use of symbols to imbue objects, rituals, or places with deeper meaning. In the context of Solomon's Temple, such symbolism often reflects broader themes like divine presence, covenant, and societal ideals. Religious importance, on the other hand, pertains to the temple's role as a sacred space for worship, sacrifices, and as a tangible link between God and the Israelites. This exploration is fundamental to our main topic, as it helps illuminate why Solomon's Temple is more than just an architectural wonder. It's a repository of Israel's spiritual identity and aspirations. The temple wasn't merely a place for rituals. It was perceived as the dwelling place of Yahweh, the God of Israel, and served as a central hub for religious life, unifying the 12 tribes under a shared faith and practice. A notable example of symbolism is found in the temple's intricate design and decorations, such as the two bronze pillars, Jachin and Boaz, which flanked the entrance. These pillars symbolized strength and stability, reinforcing the temple's role as the enduring foundation of Israel's faith. Another powerful symbol is the Holy of Holies, the innermost chamber where the Ark of the Covenant was kept. It represented the ultimate sanctum of divine presence and served as a crucial element of worship, accessible only to the high priest on Yom Kippur. One opinion supporting the temple's symbolic and religious significance is from scholars who view it as a microcosm of the universe, reflecting broader cosmic order and divine harmony, central themes in Israelite religion. However, these perspectives are not without controversy. Some historians argue that the emphasis on the temple's exclusivity might have marginalized other religious expressions within ancient Israel, sparking internal religious tensions. Additionally, archaeological evidence sometimes challenges biblical accounts about the temple's grandeur and primary functions, inviting skepticism about traditional narratives. Symbolism and religious importance in Solomon's temple deeply influence other aspects of the subject. They enhance our understanding of its historical, political, and cultural impact, illustrating the temple's role as a focal point of national identity, religious devotion, and architectural innovation. These elements collectively weave a complex tapestry, unveiling the mysteries and enduring legacy of Solomon's Temple. Solomon's Temple, often referred to as the First Temple, holds a paramount place in biblical narratives and historical studies. It is described in the Hebrew Bible as a grand and sacred structure built by King Solomon in Jerusalem around the 10th century BCE. This temple served as the primary religious sanctuary for the Israelites, housing the Ark of the Covenant and functioning as a center for worship and offering sacrifices. The significance of Solomon's temple lies not just in its religious and cultural implications, but also in its architectural and historical marvel. For believers, it represents a divine mandate, a physical space where heaven and earth meet. For historians and archaeologists, it poses a tantalizing puzzle that merges theology with tangible remnants of the past. Delving into biblical accounts and archaeological evidence of Solomon's temple helps us understand not only ancient religious practices, but also the socio-political dynamics of the time. One example illustrating the importance of Solomon's temple is its depiction in religious texts. The detailed biblical accounts in books like Kings and Chronicles provide insight into the temple's design, construction, and ritual significance. These descriptions have been a source of inspiration and guidance for Jewish and Christian communities throughout history, influencing religious architecture and temple worship practices around the world. Archaeologically, while no direct remains of the temple have been conclusively found, various findings from the surrounding area. Eh, oh, Yishan. Thus, awful excavations in Jerusalem offer indirect evidence of the temple's existence and grandeur. Artifacts like pottery, inscriptions, and temple-related structures help scholars piece together a picture of the temple's historical context, sparking both fascination and debate. However, the study of Solomon's temple is not without its challenges. The lack of definitive archaeological evidence leaves room for skepticism and alternative theories. Some scholars argue that the biblical accounts may be exaggerated or symbolic rather than literal historical records. Additionally, political tensions surrounding the Temple Mount in Jerusalem complicate excavation efforts, often leading to intense controversy among different religious and national groups. Solomon's Temple serves as a focal point in discussions about ancient Israelite history and religion, influencing subsequent constructions, like the Second Temple, and impacting theological discourse. Its legend and evidence continue to intrigue modern scholars, connecting the past with ongoing debates about history, faith, and identity. Understanding the dual nature of its scriptural and archaeological legacy enriches our comprehension of its place in both historical and contemporary contexts. Share, like, and subscribe for more.